So let's break down what's actually in this NDAA, what got left out, and what this tells us about who Congress is actually working for. What's in the fiscal year 2026 NDAA? Let me start with some genuine positives, because there are some. Service members are getting a 3.8% pay raise. Considering the inflation rate under Trump is 3.0%, that's a meaningful raise. Military families have been struggling with inflation just like everyone else, and this helps. The bill also includes quality of life improvements, better housing, child care support, and spousal employment assistance. These are real, material improvements for those who serve. The bill repeals the 2002 Iraq War Authorization for Use of Military Force, AUMF, and the 1991 Gulf War AUMF. This is constitutionally significant. For over 2 decades, presidents have used the authorizations to justify military action without going back to Congress. Article 1, Section 8 gives Congress, not the President, the power to declare war. Repealing these outdated authorizations is a step toward restoring that constitutional balance. The bill also repeals sanctions on Syria. With the Assad regime finally gone after years of civil war, this opens the door for potential reconstruction and humanitarian aid to the Syrian people. Now, let's talk about where the money is actually going. There's significant funding for the Golden Dome missile defense system and the new F-47 fighter aircraft. There's money for submarines, warships, and autonomous weapon systems. The bill includes $1.5 billion for military construction in the Indo-Pacific to counter China, plus $1 billion for the Taiwan Security Cooperation Initiative. For Ukraine, the bill authorizes $400 million for 2026 and another $400 million for 2027. That's not nothing, but it's a fraction of previous support levels and a signal that the Trump administration's Putin pressure, to wind down American involvement is being felt. And here's where it gets politically charged. The bill codifies 15 of President Trump's bullshit executive orders. These include provisions on military procurement reform, border security, and I quote, ending left-wing ideology, wokeism, and DEI in the military, unquote. There is also $900 million for counter-narcotic operations at the border and expanded authority for the Department of Defense to support immigration enforcement. The military is increasingly being used as a tool for domestic policy priorities. Critical thinking moment. When we put nearly $1 trillion into defense spending every year without fail, but can't maintain healthcare subsidies, what does that tell you about our national priorities? Who benefits from these choices? I want you to sit with that question.